it back to Melfi on the far sideline, and Melfi mishits that. And now we have Madigan taking the quick throw-in over there to Cordistos, and he will be shut down by Melfi. Melfi trying to get loose out there, and he will just let it go out for a throw-in as Cordistos takes the quick throw and tries to find Madigan. Will be played out there as Shelmam right on his back, and it's now, it looks like the ball being played in right into Cordistos, and he will go right by. But now Melfi over there doing a nice job there as ball taken away, and now Bicey will try to clear, but ball will be taken right away by Corey Dean. Dean now with a lot of time in there. He's trying to find the other Dean in there, Casey Dean, but cleared away by Mejia, and now all the way back to Kling. Kling will play it right back into Hong in the midfield. Hong gets it over to Pipecroft. Pipecroft slips in the middle, and will turn it over there to Schellenbaum. Schellenbaum will play it up that far wing to Hirschberger. Hirschberger, of course, with the one goal. He'll try to play it into Hughes. He will try to play it back to Rodriguez, but ends up going back to Pipecroft. So now Pipecroft back to Kling. Now Kling will switch fields over to that far side, and the ball will be played up to Madigan. Schellenbaum over there closing that down. Now trying to go on the 1-2 into Hong in the midfield. He has a lot of space over there as he tries to play it over there, but Bicey will take that away. Now Bicey, he's going to try to flick this on over here to Hughes, but Kling will be over there. Right back out to Calico. Kling trying to shut that down, and is able to get that away. But now turn over to Mejia. Mejia will bring this into the middle. Mejia now plays it over to Yoder. Yoder with a lot of space. Yoder loads up, but will put that well. Lines up to take it now. Just about 3 minutes gone. Still 2-1 for Lewis here, as it looks like Crawford will win that one. But goes right back to Corey Dean. He'll play it back to Kling. Kling gets it up to Hong. Hong plays it back calmly over here to Pipecroft. Now, looks like Pipecroft will turn it over, as there we have a foul called, and Hughes will get the foul called as he had Pipecroft coming through him. And we have Yoder just a little bit on Fort Lewis's side of things, trying to put this in dangerously here. So he's done a nice job playing in the long balls here for the most part. For Fort Lewis, they will get it back over there to Sander. Sander now back to Madigan. Madigan, nice moves over there. Yoder and Schellenbaum over there. Still gets it up to Sander, but he will be offside as the defender, I think, lost track of his positioning there a little bit. And not used to being up there, of course, generally the defender. And lost track a little bit, as now we have about 5 minutes left, or 5 minutes gone here. Still Fort Lewis 2-1. Thank you for listening. KMETradio.org. As now Thomas takes this free kick, and he will get it up to Schellenbaum. Schellenbaum flicks that on to Hirschberger. Hirschberger gets the ball taken away by Corey Dean, pardon me. Now, ball played, and Sander plays it off of the Metro State forwards there in Hughes and Hirsch, and it will be a throw-in as Kling takes this in, and now we have Cordistos in with it, and Cordistos making some nice moves, and he has over here, he has Dean free, and Dean will take the shot, but right at Thomas there. Fairly easy save there, just had to go a little bit towards the near post, but nothing that should trouble Thomas there, as now we are just a little bit more than 5 minutes gone. 2-1 Fort Lewis once again. Off the punt, there we do see Blackwell just head that out, and it will be a Metro throw-in as Schellenbaum takes the quick throw over there to Melfi. Melfi trying to find Hirsch, but that will be intercepted easily there by Blackwell. Then kicked off him by his own player there, and now back to Blackwell as Fort Lewis settles things down. Of course, they do not want to get over aggressive and expose that back line for a tying goal here. So they are just knocking the ball around very calmly here. Of course, don't want to relax too much if you are Fort Lewis, as we saw them get a little bit lazy there, and that led to that Hirschberger goal. As now the ball coming up, and Bicey does a nice job taking the ball away from Cordistos. And now Mejia has it, and Mejia will just play it back to Thomas, reset the attack, let the back line get cleared up, and you hear the Fort Lewis fans over there really giving it to Thomas as his pass is kicked off there. And now we do have the ball in the middle. Looks like Sanders there, and Sanders' pass is going to be knocked away by Bison. Melfi's over there, and Melfi trying to save it but could not, and it will be a throw-in for Fort Lewis. as there you see, it looks like it will be Blackwell coming over to take it. Blackwell a little bit on Metro's side, on the far side, and Bicey does a nice job winning that. Will play it up over there to Hughes. Hughes will play it into the middle to Yoder. Yoder will switch over here to Mejia, and you do see Dean fall down there. Now into Crawford. Crawford back to Mejia. Mejia looking to switch fields. No, he will just play it over there to Yoder. Yoder plays it back to Crawford. Crawford with a lot of space over there. Now Crawford trying to play it in, but that will be dealt with fairly easily by Sander. Got a little bit impatient there near the end. Nice build up initially from Metro, but then got a little impatient. Now we have Corey Dean in there, but now Dean turns it over to Hirschberger, gets it back to Yoder. Yoder trying to play it in there, could not, and is headed away by Sander. Now we do have Rodriguez with the ball, but Schellenbaum trying to come through. Came in there a little weak. Looks like he got caught a little bit, limping slightly. Now it looks like Madigan trying to go up that far sideline. He will get it in there to Cordistos. Cordistos, he has found Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to cut back. Nice job by Mejia. And now we do have Dele with the ball. Dele gets it up to Yoder. Yoder, he's trying to play it back, but he turns it over inexplicably. And now Cordistos, he is off. And it looks like Thomas would have gotten it. Now Thomas takes the free kick. He puts it up and will be headed away easily by Blackwell. Out of bounds. Melfi coming up to take this. He'll take the quick one right to Schellenbaum. Schellenbaum heads it back to Melfi. Melfi puts it into Hughes. Hughes trying to chest it on the first, but Kling would not allow that. Comes right through that. Into Cordistos, over to Hong. Now they're trying to get Cordistos in. Cordistos, he's going to try to cut over. Dele coming over. Cordistos tried to play it over, could not quite do it, and he comes up limping a little bit there. Perhaps trying to be a little aggressive there was the forward for Fort Lewis, as now it is over here to Dean. Dean going back to Piperkoff. That pass is knocked down over there by Patalico, as now we have Corey Dean over there. And Hong with Dele closing quickly on that. As now it's over here on the far side, and it will be a Metro State throw-in over there. As Mejia perhaps got away with a little bit there, putting his hands in the back, and now trying to move up on the throw-in there with a veteran move. As you hear the Fort Lewis chants in the background. Some great fans here really showing up to support this team. Now we have Mejia trying to get back on Hong. Hong trying to play it in now, and he will get it in to Cordistos. Now Cordistos playing it over Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the one touch, he has Madigan. Madigan's lining up to take this, but we'll put it pretty softly right at Tom. It's pretty easy there to deal with. Now about 10 minutes gone, 2-1 Fort Lewis still, with the 2 goals from Fabian Kling. There Thomas punts that deep, looking for Hughes, but it will be headed away by the senior Blackwell. As Yoder, off the one touch, nice pass over there to Schellenbaum on the far sideline. Schellenbaum will play that up to Hughes. Hughes plays it right back to Schellenbaum. Now Schellenbaum tries to one touch this. Can't quite get there as Kling. He will play this away with some ease. And now you see Cordistos and Bicey going for it, but we'll go right back to Melfi. Melfi switches fields over here to the near side to Mejia. Mejia will play it back to Dele as Metro State tries to reset their attack, but you don't see Fort Lewis getting out here and pursuing this too much. They do not want to get caught off. As now Melfi trying to play it into Hirschberger. A little bit confused as why they keep trying to go at Kling. Kling, I think, has proven at this point that that is a very bad idea to try to attack at Kling. As now Fort Lewis with possession on the far side. As we'll go into Rodriguez. Rodriguez will play it back to Kling. Looking to perhaps switch fields. No, we'll play it up in the middle to Hong. And now Hong trying to get there. And Mejia with a beautiful sliding play there. Now Mejia trying to get it up there to Hirsch, but was intercepted there by Piperkoff into Hong. Hong now with some space. Hong will try to cut past Dele. Can't do that. Still hot in pursuit. And now Schellenbaum. He'll take that down. But we'll just go right to Blackwell, and Fort Lewis, they will keep it in Metro's end. They're creating the better chances here. You would think they were the team down 2-1 with the amount of time they've had it in Metro's area. Now Metro trying to get it up, but cannot quite release it. As you will see the ball being played back to Kling. Kling will now play it over here to Piperkoff. Lots of time for Piperkoff to try to pick someone out. Hong let that play, thinking thought someone was behind him, but we're not quite there. As their Hirschberger goes up, wins the header, but we'll go right to Blackwell. Now some nice pressure here from Hirschberger and Hughes back there, as Hirsch really trying to put the pressure on. But Kling will just dribble it up, has a lot of space. Now Crawford makes him get rid of it to Blackwell. And they'll just play it up to Madigan. Madigan trying to one-touch it through, but taken away by Bicey. Over to Melfi, now up to Crawford. Crawford in the middle, over here to Yoder. Now he'll switch fields over here to the near side to Mejia. Mejia trying to one-touch that, but goes over Hirschberger's head and goes right to Kling, but Kling will turn it right back over to Yoder in the middle of that mud pit there. And Yoder slipped a little bit there, but fortunately for him, Rodriguez also slipped. And now on the far side over to Melfi. Now the ball just taken right back by Fort Lewis. Hong has it. He's going to try to release the player there, but Melfi will recover, as that was Cordistos. They've really been trying to release him long a lot this second half. And now Metro on the counterattack. Crawford has it with some space, but now that will be closed down, as you saw Calico on this near sideline really calling for it down the wing. Now Schellenbaum has it. We'll play it over to Bicey. Bicey, one touch over to Dele. Dele, one touch over here to Mejia on the near side. Mejia will play it over to Calico. Now Mejia trying to get involved here. After Calico, he'll cut by, and he will try to get it in, but that will be a little bit of a mixture between a cross and a shot, and that is never very threatening for a goalkeeper like Worth, as he floated it in there, but was much too much towards Worth. As now Worth punts that away. And Schellenbaum trying to get it up, but the freshman just not physical to play in the air with Madigan. Now the ball will go outside, trying to get it up here to Cordistos. We've been calling his name a lot. He gets it into Hong. Hong with a lot of space. He's looking to load up. Now Hong taking a shot, but right at Thomas. As now the Skyhawks holding a pretty distinct advantage in shots on goal, 6-2 here, as there are about 31 minutes left to go in this game. Skyhawks up 2-1 off the 2 goals from Fabian Kling. Hirschberger has the one for Metro. Ball in the midfield, headed back there to Sander. Now Sander trying to get it up to Madigan. Madigan trying to play it over Schellenbaum. Schellenbaum plays it up. Now they're trying to release Hirschberger, but Sander will get there in plenty of time. He is going to try to play it outside. Will do that successfully. Nice job there working it out to Blackwell. Now, however, Cordistos turns it over in the midfield, but turned right back over by Melfi. This is trouble, as now we have Hong with it. He's going to release Dean up this near sideline. Dele coming over to try to close it down, and ball will come right in to put right over. If that was Piper, the defender, he cut back across Dele, and very, very troublesome if young Metro State got to try to get a counterattack going, but Fort Lewis looks like they have really taken this game by the throat. Now the ball coming into the midfield. Pacalico wins it, but then loses track of it, and it will be Dean in the midfield with a lot of time now. And he plays it out here to Pipercoff, who we saw almost get the goal a bit ago. And Mejia will just play that out of bounds as Kling comes over here, as the ball will be up to Pipercoff to take this. And we have seen, if you're just joining us, Brody has not played this game for Metro. Not sure if that is a rest thing, but misplayed in the back there by Pipercoff after Kong played it right back to him. As he's going to try to find Hirschberger doing a nice job there, and Hirschberger is taken down by Kling. This is a very dangerous spot, as now Kling comes through, and I do not think the official saw that, but Kling and Hirschberger getting together there a little bit, and now Hirschberger pats him on the back. Looks like they have squashed that, but for a moment there, Hirschberger brought his elbow up a little bit after he did not like Kling making contact with him, as Yoder will take this. Looks like it's about 30 yards out. Interesting to see what he'll try to do with this. Trying to cross it in, but a bit too low, as the ball comes right back to him. Now he'll pass it over here to Melfi, but now looks like Corey Dean trying to get this counterattack started, but mishit it a little bit there, and now they will be back as Mejia is back on the other Dean, and we'll just play this out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Fort Lewis over on this near sideline. Still up 2-1. Now 28 minutes left. Metro has not really threatened this whole second half. As now, nice job by Pacalico coming through there. Cordistos, I think he did not know that Pacalico was coming and kind of was a little nonchalant in coming to the ball there. As now, we do see the throw in for Fort Lewis on the far sideline. Blackwell going to take that for Fort Lewis. He will come in, get it to Hong. Hong, though, heads it right to Tebow. I think he was caught a little off guard. Now Yoder trying to play it across to get Calico loose, but that will be taken away easily there by Pipercroft. And the counterattack is once again on. Now we see Rodriguez with it. He'll play it over to that far side to Madigan. Madigan with a beautiful move on Melfi. And his cross is headed away though by Dele, as Madigan really showing the freshman some moves there. Is now Hong trying to play it across. Will go all the way over to Dean. Dean now gets it into Corey Dean, and he'll play back to Pipercroft, right back to Corey, and now he'll play it into Rodriguez, back to Corey, into Rodriguez, now over there to Pipercroft. Pipercroft, he'll try to play it in, trying to find Hong. Hong trying just as much as 3-1 or any other score. So now Thomas takes this goal kick, trying to find Hirschberger, but there you see Blackwell out physicaling him for the ball. Gets it up on the far side. Now they'll switch fields, getting it over there to Kling in the middle. Kling taking the ball up, and Kling with a beautiful ball in there to Dean. Dean will play it outside to Casey Dean. Casey Dean trying to play it over there and calling for a handball, not receiving one as deflected off of Mejia, right in there to Thomas. Now Thomas letting the line clear, and Thomas, he trying to pick someone out, but Madigan just right there. Seems like Fort Lewis almost has an extra player on the field with how much more aggressive they've been this half. Now that pass trying to find Hong, but intercepted by Mejia, and Mejia will now take it. He has a lot of real estate in front of him, and he's going to try to lead Yoder over here, perhaps too much, yes. Will be taken away by Blackwell, the senior defender over there for Fort Lewis. And now he will play it off Yoder, trying to, I think, play it back to half. See how just dangerous they are. As now Madigan going by Melfi once again, and plays it back to Blackwell. Now playing it in, almost found Casey Dean streaking in there, but Thomas was there for the save. Now just under 25, and Fort Lewis, they are turning up the heat and really putting on a show here in the second half. Now that is certainly got to be a foul, you would think, but no advantage even signaled, as now the ball coming back on the counter-attack to Dean. Dean will play it over here to Pipercroft. Pipercroft playing it up to Hong. Daly trying to close that down, but still so much time for Fort Lewis in the midfield. Something we talked about in the pregame. You can't give a team like Fort Lewis time to look around, because they'll make good decisions almost always. There, the first real mistake of the second half for Fort Lewis is Madigan, under not a lot of pressure there, just plays it out of bounds. And it will be a throw for Metro State. Melfi coming over to take that. And Melfi, he tries to put it in to Hughes, but will be kicked away by Madigan. We'll play that. Looks like that will go all the way back to Thomas. No real problem there. Thomas with a quick restart. We'll get it over here to Mejia. Mejia with a lot of space. Mejia going to try to cut that across. That's a ball that they've been going for a lot and has not fooled Pipercroft yet. There, you do see the turnover. Now Tebow over here with Kling on him. Kling looking very relaxed as the freshman's over, as help comes back. Now Mejia, he'll take a rip, but that will be knocked away. Coming back over to Tebow, as it's so hard to plant for those long shots. As nice job there, as it looked like off that collision between Mejia and Casey Dean. He is still down. I think they're going to want to play this out of bounds, but Fort Lewis is on the counter-attack here, as it looks like Cordistos will hit it, but now ball goes straight to Thomas. He puts it right at him, and now Thomas will pick this up quickly, and misplay there by Blackwell, as the offsides flag is up, as Hirschberger in an offside position. There, Lewis missed call by the official there, and now the ball into Hong. Hong trying to play it around Bice. He could not do that as Dele. Now we see Blackwell coming over. Hirschberger's back to win that, and then Madigan, he'll just play it off of Hughes to get the win there, and now Alexander will be allowed to sub on for Cordistos. Cordistos looking very tired. They have been trying to play a lot of through balls, a lot of long balls that he's been chasing down, and he comes off there jogging slowly as he is tired. Now 21:45 left to go. 2-1 Fort Lewis off the 2 goals from Kling. Now the ball coming in, and it looks like that is a foul there on Hong. He, as he does every time that a foul is called on him, looks outraged and cannot believe that anyone would ever have the gall to call a foul on him. And now he will receive a yellow, as he's been talking a lot and does not turn around to receive it. Will just stalk off and continue believing that he is right and has never committed a foul. A good way to live if you are a soccer player. And now it will be a free kick for Bicey, as the official did not care that Honk did not think it was a foul, as he thought it was a foul and decided to whistle it. Now Bicey will take this into the midfield to Yoder. Yoder having trouble in these conditions. He turns it over. Now Hong has it. Hong will play it over here to Alexander. Alexander lets it go by as he slips. And now the ball coming in. And there you see Hong almost getting on the end of that one.